Good morning, children. Stay home, be safe, and don't miss the class. Myself, Pawan Kumar. Today we are going to learn about an important topic in social studies. The topic is about locating places. Locating places. Sir, why do we need to locate the places, sir? To locate the places means as we don't know about any place and we need to go there, and without knowing the address, how can we go there? You will be searching on the road, where is this address, where is this address? Is it good? Can we go like that? For some time it's okay, but all the time it's not possible. If you want to know about any place in any other country or any other state, how can we do that? Okay, now we have mobile phones, we are using that, we are going to different distances. Yes, but what about centuries back? What about hundreds of years back? How the early man started to locate the places, how the explorers started to locate the places. Suppose you take Christopher Columbus, a sailor, Vasco da Gama, a sailor. They all invented different places, discovered different places. How they did that? Suppose if Vasco da Gama discovered sea route to India, where he made it? What is the source he used to make it? Can anyone explain? The important source for locating the places from the olden days to the present days is only one thing, that is the map. The map is the only source. Now we are using GPS, Google Maps, many things, but the source for all these things, the seed of this technology is the map. Without maps, there is no history of locating places, making of roads. So map is the only source which will tell us about locating the places and to know the information about different places. To know the information about different places. Sir, what is a map, sir? Where is the first map drawn? Who is the first person to draw? It's all a historical information. Now we are going to learn about the ancient sources of map. For example, if you see this is an ancient map drawn by Mesopotamians. And see, if you can observe this one clearly, this is an ostrich egg. This is an ostrich egg on which they have engraved the map. So this is the early findings of maps. By this we can say the history of maps is very vast. The history of maps is very vast. Today we are going to learn about mapping the earth. Today we are going to learn about mapping the earth. Why we should map the earth? Why we should map the earth? The answer is first answer we can write is locating places. Along with this, what information we will get? The political features of the place and the physical features of the place. Sir, only this information, sir? No, we have lots of information like thematic information. The thematic information will include the information from population to pollution, climate to agriculture, industries to factories, everything. Whatever the information we need, we will get information in the thematic information. So these are the special features of maps we are using nowadays. But when we take the history of map, the word map is derived from the Latin word mappo. The word map is derived from the Latin word mappo. So this is the word which will give you the word mappo, mappo, map, mappo. See the first three letters, map. Do you know the meaning of mappo? Mappo means napkin. Why they gave you the word napkin means, here is the example. What is this? This is a napkin. This is a napkin. See, I fold it again, 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 again. So a big napkin became a small piece in my hand. So here also the big map which we can see like this, we can fold it, and we can fold it, and we can keep it safely with us. And it is very easy to carry. That's why they named it as mappo. Now we are calling it as a map. Sir, what happens if maps are not there? The same thing as I said before. We can't locate the places, or we can't even know where are we standing. Yes, with the help of directions we can locate ourselves, but we can locate the place. Is it possible? No. So that's why the ancient explorers made the maps possible for locating the places. And here we have different types of maps. See, this is the map of Europe. This is the map of Africa. See, each and every continent, each and every country, each and every state has its own map. Even for our Nellore also, we have a map. All these maps are used in different ways, in different situations in our daily life. For example, if you take the Zomato guy or Swiggy guy, how they will come to your place? Do they know your address exactly? How do they come? With the help of Google Maps or Global Positioning System. All this technology is derived from the earliest maps only. Now we are going to see about different types of Indian maps. See, this is the outline map of India. See, here you can see the boundaries of the states. This is called as political map. Where we can see the states. And see, we have another one. In this, you can observe the states and capitals. See, Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, Telangana, For example, this is the political map of India. In this we can see the states and capitals of India. And see, the next one is the physical map of India. In this you can see the physical features of India. Here we have different shades which will represent the different types of landforms. Okay, now we are going to learn about what is a map. Now we are going to learn about what is a map. This is what is a map? A map is a diagrammatic or pictorial representation of the earth or a part of it. This is the definition of map. A map is a diagrammatic or pictorial representation of the earth or a part of it. So we can say the map as a pictorial representation of our country. This map for our country. Suppose if it is world map, it is a representation of the world. If it is Nellore map, it is a representation of Nellore. So all this information, whatever we can see, is a diagrammatic or pictorial representation of the earth or a part of it. Or a part of it means it may be any country, any state, any district, or the water bodies, the landforms. Whatever you take, that is the diagrammatic or pictorial representation of the earth or a part of it. Understand, children? Now we are going to learn about how many types of maps are there. There are different types of maps, but all these different types of maps are titled with 4 important names. All these maps are titled with 4 important names. The first one, political map. And the next one is physical map. And the next one is route map. And the next one is thematic map. All the different types of maps are classified with the names of these 4 important titles: the political map, the physical map, the route map, and the thematic map. Now we will discuss about all these 4 types of maps. Once again I am going through this. How many types of maps are there? Types of maps: political map, physical map, route map, and thematic map. If anybody asks you how many types of maps are there, means don't say, in our school we have India map, world map, like that. The answer is, how many types of maps are there? Political map, physical map, route map, thematic map. These are the 4 types of maps we use widely around the world in our daily life. Okay, now we are going to discuss about political map. The first one is political map. Political map. What is a political map? What is a political map? A map which shows political features like states, capitals and etc. is called as political map. Once again, a map which shows political features like states, capitals and etc. is called as political map. So, the political map will show us states, capitals and other information. Suppose if you take a country, it will show you states and capitals. If you take a district map, it will show you the villages and mandals. If you take a state map, it will show you the districts of the state. Like this, a political map will show you the political features of a place. And you know something, the political map have another name. The another name for political map is administrative map. The other name for political map is administrative map. Now, we are going to discuss about the physical map. What is a physical map? What is a physical map? So, this is a physical map. What is a physical map? A map which shows physical features like mountains, hills, deserts and other landforms is called a physical map. Say here, what is a physical map? What is a physical map? A map which shows physical features like mountains, hills, deserts and other landforms is called as a physical map. Suppose if any map is showing you the landforms of a country, that map is called as the physical map of that country, and we call it as physical map. And we call it as physical map. A map which shows the physical features of a country means landforms of the country, that is called as a physical map. Just now we have a glance of this physical map of India. See here, you can observe the landforms, the shades of the different landforms present in India. This is the Himalayan mountains and this is the northern plains. This is the Thar desert. See, the V shape is elaborated here in a dark area. This is the coastal plains and the center part over here is the Deccan plateau or the southern plateau. The map shows the physical features of India, so this is called as physical map of India. This is the importance of a physical map. Now we are going to learn about the route map. Here's a question. What is a route map? What is a route map? Here itself you have the answer. Route map. Route map. Suppose we are traveling from one place to another place, or we are traveling from our place to a new place. What we have to know? The road to move from our place to the new place, or from our place to our grandmother's house, or from our house to our friend's house, like that. Without knowing that, we can't go. We can't go. Here, what is a route map? Here, what is a route map? A map which shows traveling route from one place to another place is called as a route map or a road map. Nowadays we are using Google Maps. If you take your mobile and if you enter one place and if you enter your present location, it will show you the distance and it will show you the easy route, the directions, the landmarks, everything it will show you. How this is possible? With the help of satellite, and here we call this as the route map or road map. Without a road map, we can't go from one place to another place. Even though if you are traveling to our own mother's house or grandmother's house or any relative's house, if you don't know the route, we can't go. Why we have to say long distances? If you don't know the route from your home to the nearby grocery shop, it's not possible for us. So if you know the route, then only we can go and reach the place safely. That is the importance of route map in our daily life. Okay, ma? Next we are going to learn about the thematic map. The thematic map. What is a thematic map? What is a thematic map? What is a thematic map? This maps will get you information about different themes. Different themes means different sources of information. Different sources of information. There is no limit for this thematic maps. They will give you information about climate, pollution, population, female population, male population, schools in an area, hospitals in an area, different sources of information. That's why these are classified as thematic maps. That's why these are classified as thematic maps. So here we have the thematic map. What is a thematic map? What is a thematic map? A map which shows different sources of information. A map which shows different sources of information, it is called as a thematic map. There is no limit for this thematic map's information. It will take from A to Z, alpha to beta, unknown sources of information we can get in this thematic map. What is unknown to us, we can know about the sources of information with the help of this thematic map. Understood, children? So today we are discussing about the mapping of the earth, and in this we learned about what is a map. A map is a diagrammatic or pictorial representation of the earth or a part of it. That is what is a map. And today we have learned about how many types of maps are there. There are 4 types of maps, and they are political map, physical map, route map and thematic map. And we have the explanation about of all the 4 types of maps and the remaining information in the next class. Meet you again.